Thank you very much, Chairman Capito, Ranking Member, White House, members of the committee. Thank you for allowing me to be here today to introduce Congressman Lee Zeldin, who has been nominated to be the administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency. The EPA is very important to Wyoming and to the nation. It's responsible for protecting our air, our water, and our communities. Americans deserve clean air and clean water. They also deserve clear rules and common sense from the government. Over the last 4 years, they've gotten neither. The EPA has pushed policies that kill jobs in Wyoming and raise the cost for families across the nation. It has also pursued rules that shut down power generation and threaten electric reliability. Americans should be able to take for granted that the lights will go on when they flip the switch. They should know that those making the rules understand that their livelihoods depend on a balanced and measured approach. Instead, the approach over the last 4 years has been based solely on radical environmentalism. Congressman Zeldin will correct the course of the EPA. He's been highly motivated from a young age, graduated from law school at age 23. He has over 20 years of military experience and service, and he's still counting those, because Lieutenant Colonel Zeldin has a range of experience in the Army. He was a military intelligence officer, a prosecutor, and military magistrate. He's a veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom, where he served in the Army's 82nd Airborne Division as a paratrooper, and just last weekend was on Army Reserve duty. His public service doesn't end there. In addition to his time in the U.S. Congress, he served in the New York State Senate. He knows firsthand how important it is for the federal government to be a partner to states rather than an out-of-touch regulator. This is the dedication and understanding that Lee Zeldin will bring to the EPA. His experience shows that he knows how to balance multiple priorities. He understands that we must be good stewards of the environment without crippling the economy. Many organizations, both public and private, agree that Lee is the right person for the job. One of those organizations is the National Association of Clean Water Agencies. In a letter to the committee, the association said, "He has shown a willingness to engage with a broad spectrum of stakeholders to address pressing issues. This approach is critical for achieving EPA's mission in a way that balances environmental protection," they say, "and pragmatic public policy implementation." He has strong support from his community back home. The Long Island Water Conference has said, quote, "We are offering our strong support for fellow Long Islander and New Yorker Lee Zeldin." They go on to say, "We believe that Mr. Zeldin's experience will provide a balanced approach to the regulatory process. This will ultimately," they say, "provide effective protection of public health and the environment." And reading this about a balanced approach reminded me, and Cynthia might have been there as a young girl, in 1963, John Kennedy, President of the United States, came to Wyoming. He came with Stuart Udall, who was his Secretary of Interior. It was a conservation tour of the West. Stuart Udall, the Interior Department is now, building is named after him, and his son Tom served with many of us on this very committee, sat right there where Senator Padilla is sitting right now. So I brought this picture that has been hanging on my wall in the office in D307, and it's John Kennedy in the field house of the University of Wyoming addressing the largest indoor arena that we had and the largest standing-only crowd in 1963 as part of his conservation tour. And what John Kennedy said that day, he said, "We must maintain a living balance between man's actions and nature's reactions." And that's the kind of job that I believe that Lee Zeldin is going to do for our nation at the EPA, maintain a living balance. So I share this organization, the Long Island Water Conference, their confidence that Lee Zeldin will lead the EPA in a more balanced and even-handed direction. So I say, Lee, congratulations on your nomination. I look forward to working with you on these important issues. I once again thank the committee for letting me join you today. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you.